this one's going to be about me transferring from my GIC in London to my GP for shared care for testosterone treatment. So hi guys, for anyone who doesn't know, my name is Franco. I'm a 25-year-old transgender person living in the UK currently, and for the past 2 years or so I've been going to my GIC in London for all of my medical appointments to do with transitioning. I've been re-diagnosed with gender dysphoria. I've been on testosterone for 2 years. I'm in the preparation of having top surgery. It's having to be delayed a few times because of different reasons. I'll make a different video about that. It's already being made, it just has to be finished and uploaded basically. The time has come for me to transfer my hormone injections or hormone treatment from my GIC to my GP. It's known as shared care. I realistically knew that this was going to happen eventually, but I just didn't at all want it to happen because in my GIC I felt so safe and secure because it's a place that's been given funding and guidance to help transgender people and have trans people access medical care that they need to have that's to do with medically transitioning basically. As I said in my previous video, I felt so safe and so used to doing it and going to London every 3 months or so that I just don't know what I'm going to do once every 3 months because I so enjoyed it. It gave me something to look forward to. But now it's just like I got used to it going to London every 3 months, and now it's just like I'm having to do the same thing, have it transferred over to my GP. I just didn't want this to happen really because my GP is useless and it's really bad and I've never liked it. I've tried to change my GP a few times, but because of where I live it's always too far away out of the other GP's catchment areas basically, so I've not been able to do that yet. And then it's just the fact of having my shared care with my GP now to then having to have it transferred to a new one. As of right now I'm just sort of stuck for longer at my current GP. Really, I don't know how this shared care is going to work. I don't get it, I don't understand it, I've not been through it before. Hopefully it goes through and it works. I think as of now it has gone through or is starting to go through. I was sent an email a few days after my last testosterone injection and it says, "Hope you're well, please find attached a copy of a letter which has been sent to your GP. Best wishes." And the letter goes to say the fact that my GIC has been treating me for being transgender, and it says right in this bit that I have been continuously been seen with the GIC, an NHS gender dysphoria service based in London. Usually NHS gender services would request GP to take on prescribing responsibility from the outset, but following his treatment plan being formulated in 2023, the GIC has been prescribing and monitoring my hormone therapy to facilitate quicker commencement of NHS prescribed therapy, which is true because at my GP things take a ridiculously long amount of time to happen, and thankfully I had my injection relatively recently, so it gives the GP 3 months to sort this out. The last bit of this says, "Unfortunately, the GIC cannot continue to provide hormone therapy indefinitely for our service users. Now that I have been established on a stable regime, the GIC would be grateful if the GP would be able to take over the prescribing for them. He only now requires monitoring, usually annually, alongside repeat prescriptions, which means blood tests. So now I need blood test every year. I think I might say to the GP I don't want blood tests done at the GP because 1, they don't do it, and 2, get to have a day out in London because the GIC in London did say, not the last injection but the one before that I can have blood tests done at the GIC I go to. It's really strange that my GP doesn't do blood tests, but that's the way that it is. This says GP responsibilities, commence hormone therapy. GP responsibilities would be grateful for you to prescribe libido, which is testosterone, every 12 weeks. Description of where the injection goes, and then the next injection date is the 24th of February 2026. In terms of monitoring, since he is stable on the regime, he will only need annual monitoring. The blood test should be taken immediately before administration of libido injection. My testosterone level should be between 12 and 20 ANOM/L. Liver function test, basically a blood test to check my vitals and testosterone levels, basically. And then it says the GIC's responsibilities is we will continue to follow up with my care until discharge from our service. We will take responsibility for recommendation of treatment until discharge, at which point we will still be able to provide advice if necessary. This includes informing the service user the risks and benefits of hormone therapy and recommending alterations to treatments. I get that my GIC, but it's just like with the shared care, does that mean they stop being my GIC, and then what happens about top surgery? Because to me, top surgery is really important for me to have, and as I've said, I will make another video about why my top surgery's been deferred a few times. So this is a major thing of why I didn't want my GP to have shared care. I need and want the access to a GIC for my entire life. That's just how I feel. I won't need it every split second of every day, but I just want to know that it's there for sure for me to have, and I just don't know if that's going to happen or keep going with the shared care thing. I don't know. And then it says service user responsibility, so it's my responsibilities. The service user agrees to take their medications as prescribed, attend for blood tests, as well as their Trans Plus follow-ups, and will inform their GP or Trans Plus if they experience any adverse side effects. This bit says, many thanks for your support with my care. We will continue to have follow-up consultations with him and write to you to inform updates, and you will have, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact us. So it's sort of, to me, that bit says that they're not going to discharge me straight away, essentially. And it's just like, why would they? I don't know, but I just have this really big fear that they're gonna discharge me at some point, and I don't want that at all. But earlier today, I did get a text message from my GP that says, please make an appointment with the nurse for an injection on the 24th of February 2026. Thanks, the GP surgery. And almost instantly when I got that text message, I just really wanted to cry. Quite a bit emotional about it, because it's like they've accepted it, which is something that I never thought would happen at all, because I just didn't think it was a place or GP practice that would be okay with it. And then I got dressed, got my shoes on, went straight down there, only to be told by the receptionist that I can't have the injection booked in right now because their books are only 3 weeks in advance, and because February 24th is more than 3 weeks away, I can't have the injection booked in now, which I thought was strange, because why did they send me a text saying come in to book it when they can't do that? It's really weird and strange. But at least now the steps of shared care is going through, and really until the 24th of February or even 3 weeks before that, I just have to wait and see until then to see what happens, basically. So that is just where I'm going to leave this.